trust anyone. Don't trust a soul. I'm telling you. Do not trust anyone. Only trust yourself. It's a cold war. It's a cold world out there, man. For real. Don't trust anyone. Straight up. I don't care who they are. Family members stab you in the back. Your friends will stab you in the back. Your girl will stab you in the back. Don't trust anyone. At the end of the day, it's you and you alone. Um, it's you and you alone at the end of the day. You know, I mean, you're gonna die. You know, you're gonna die alone. You'll be in your casket alone. And when you answer to God at the end, you'll be alone. You'll have no one to answer next to you with. To figure out a routine, a setup, what I wanted to do, why I wanted to stream, and then not only that, but being consistent with myself and setting rules and boundaries for myself. Cause it's like, you know, if you're trying to do this for serious, like if you're trying to do this, you know, you can't just. I mean, I guess you can, but like I still have a life. Like I still need to work a 9 to 5 and pay my bills and stuff like that. So I can't just like throw everything I have in the kitchen sink at streaming. I can't just be online all day long, just making content and doing things. So it's like I had to schedule my time wisely so I can do this to maybe one day get out of my 9 to 5. But yeah, just being more consistent, being disciplined, actually doing it, and having a set schedule, and getting up at a certain time and streaming at a certain time and doing all these things. But hopefully, once I go back to the old restaurant and go back to my new schedule and stuff like that, it's on, man. It's on. 7 days a week, 365. 7 days a week, 365. And I'm thinking maybe, I know this does sound crazy, but I'm thinking even maybe doing a 24-hour stream, a 24-hour stream once a week for a year straight. A 24-hour stream once a week for a year straight. So every Tuesday, it'd be a 24-hour stream for a year. That's 52 24-hour streams, man. That's a lot. I don't know if we could do it. Within the following week here, I mean, the streams will pick up, the content will pick up. We'll be on longer later for streaming in the morning. The streams still will happen mostly in the morning. Just for the fact, you know, wake up Justin, and I like streaming in the morning because I feel like everyone's still getting up in the world and everyone's still sleeping. And I really can't be bothered. Like, no one's going to text me at 7 a.m. for anything because my job doesn't open until 11. So it's like I kind of have like a free range and kind of like feel like I don't have any obligation to anyone. So I feel fully focused and just like be able to stream and not have to worry about being bothered or being interrupted or someone coming over to the house or something going on in my life where I have to stop what I'm doing to do something else, you know. Because I do stay pretty busy with stuff. I mean, I am, my days are definitely filled, you know. I mean, I got up at 6:30 a day. I'm already, you know, I consider all this work, me streaming, me editing videos, doing all this is still work at the end of the day, so I'm still trying to do something with it. I'm not just doing it. So I still consider this work, so, you know, I'll be, on my day off, I'll still be working from 7 all the way till 9 o'clock tonight, you know. It's crazy what you can do when you actually, like, structure your time and actually stick with it and, like, you know, you're strict with yourself and you have, you know, like strict rules and strict things you do. Because like last night I got home from work and it was like, you know, my buddies were like, come on, let's play some games, you know, we'll make some content with you, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, it sounds really fun and all. And I was battling. It's like, man, I wanted to stay up late. I wanted to go buy some beer and just, you know, have some beers, play some games online with some friends, stream it and make some content out of it. But at the same time, it's like, no, Justin, like, I gotta stream in the morning. I gotta get up early. It's only Tuesday. You know, I have the day off. You know, I still gotta get up early. I need to get the stream going in the morning. You know, I had to tell myself no like 17 times. I think that's something people don't do very often. I feel like people don't tell themselves no enough and are not hard enough on themselves within telling themselves no. I think everyone tells themselves yes too much and not enough no. It's funny that I thought of that this morning because last night at work I was talking about the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey with some young kid at work and asked him if he'd ever seen it, and he's like, "No, I've never seen Yes Man before." And I was like, "Oh, it's about Jim Carrey. He has to say yes to everything. Everything he does, he has to say yes to, and you can't say no." And how he has to say yes to everything he does, and how it leads to certain scenarios and funny things. But then last night, I had to tell myself no. When I go from work, I had to tell myself no. I was like, "No, you can't. You can't get beer. No, you can't stay up late and play video games. You know, you have to go to bed and get up early in the morning to get your stream going." And I told myself no, like multiple times last night for it to finally sink in. I was just like, no, you're not. You're not staying up late. You're not drinking tonight. You're not doing that. You're not doing this. And it just kind of clicked in my head how like people tell themselves yes a lot, but no one really tells themselves no enough. Not enough no's in your life, and too many yeses. That's really I think that's some of the issue, some of the problem. Because you gotta discipline yourself. Otherwise, if you don't discipline yourself, who's gonna do it? I mean, you're an adult. There's no one's in charge of you. I think uh, that's something people don't also kind of forget. It's either they kind of forget and they they kind of forget that like you have to do those kind of things to yourself, like discipline yourself and tell yourself no and those type of things. It sounds silly. It does sound silly. It sounds like super lame and like super simple and like very childish. But it's true though, because you have to do it. Because it's too easy to say yes to everything you want to do. You're an adult, of course. Like I could leave I could leave my stream right now and go get cake somewhere and eat a cake. I have that ability to do it. I'm an adult. No one can stop me. I have a vehicle. I have money in my checking account. I have all the things I need to do it. But I don't do it because I know it's not a good idea for me to leave my stream to go eat a cake, you know? And I know that sounds silly, like, you know, about getting the cake, but it's true. But you have to do with things in your life that you know are hard for you to say no to, and things that not only you tell yourself that are acceptable that you do, but also like your friends and your family also find acceptable that you know is wrong, that you shouldn't be doing, like drinking. Anything like, listen, I don't care what it is, drinking. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a perfect person and I don't drink and all those things. So I still have a beer once in a while and all those things, you know. So I'm not here to dog anyone who's drinking because I do it myself still. Um, it's still something I, try not to do. I don't do. It's not like I'm getting wasted every day, but every, once a month I'll have a beer or something like that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't drink because I do drink. But I'm saying like, in my assessment in life so far to this date, I've come to find out that anything that judges that judges uh, your ability to sense your surroundings or judge your or whatever, or pay your judgment. Anything that pairs your judgment, you shouldn't be doing, no matter what it is. I don't care what it is, because it's pairing your judgment. Anything that could lead you to make the wrong choice based on the substance you took, whether it be alcohol, drugs, psychedelics, whatever it may be, anything that pairs your judgment to make rational decisions, you shouldn't be doing, because it's altering who you are and the judgments you make and everything. So in my whatever, anything that pairs your judgment, you shouldn't be doing. It's bad for you. Even though drinking is socially acceptable, your parents might drink and your friends might drink and whatever it may be, it's not, because it's still pairing your judgment and making you something that's making you less of a person than you can be. Dude, I'm telling you, life is it's it wouldn't give you anything you couldn't handle. I know that for a fact. It wouldn't give you anything you couldn't handle. You gotta be the best you can be. You gotta be the best you can be every day you wake up. Every day you gotta be the best you can be, and it's not like you have to. Well, it's not you have to be the best you can be every day. It's like you should strive. You should strive every day to be that best version of yourself for that day, whatever it may be. Because not every day, not every moment you wake up is the same. You could wake up tomorrow with a stuffy nose. You could wake up tomorrow with a broken hand. Who knows what's going to happen throughout the day, or whatever. So it's like you have to be ready to be the best you every day you wake up and conquer the day. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Seize it. Take it. It's yours. You are the starting point of your life. You are the center of your life. No one else. It's you. We bounce off each other. We play off each other. But at the end of the day, you are the center of your life. You are the main character of your life. You are in the center stage, in the spotlight. It's you. And you need to realize that power, that it starts and ends with you. Your life. It's your life. Your life. And that's, the main, um, you have to focus on that and realize that. All this right here is because of you. All this right here is because of me. The stream, this room I'm in, me coming live, this iguana behind me, that clock, the TV, everything. It's because of me. Because of what I'm doing right now, in this moment. All you have is this moment, this time, and nothing else. That's also a powerful one too, is realizing that fully, that all you have is this moment, and you really can't think of anything else. Stop thinking about the past. What happened in the past? That's the past. You can't take it back. It's already happened. You learn from it and you move on, and that's it. Learn, move on. It's the past. You can't change it. You can heal it. You can heal it. You can say you're sorry to someone you wronged, or try to come to a better understanding of why it happened the way it happened, but you physically can't go back in time and change what happened. The future hasn't happened yet, so you don't know what's going to happen, so there's no need to worry about the future. I could sit here, I'm guilty of it. I could sit here right now and run scenarios on how my life's going to play out, and I could think of a million decisions I can make throughout the day that will change my life from now until I die. And I can run scenarios through my head all day like an algorithm, and think, well, Justin, you're this age, and if you keep on doing this, it's going to lead down this road. If you keep on doing that, it's going to lead down that road. And just endless holes you're going to fall into, and you keep on falling into holes after hole after hole after hole. When really, if you just focus on what you have now, in this moment, and what's around you, and what you're capable of, and what you've done, and what you've become, and stuff like that, it makes everything way more manageable. Put yourself in a corner, dude. You do not want to do that. I think people do it way too easily and don't realize it, and they're not doing what they really want to do or living their full potential. But don't put yourself in a corner, man. Don't get trapped. I think a lot of people get trapped too. And they get sold ideas, or they get sold of what they think they want, but it's not what they really want, but they get stuck with it. And they're sitting there holding this thing, like, what do I do with it? It's not what I want in life. And then there's sad, miserable people that walk around because they're not living their full purpose, their full life, and doing what they fully want to do. I think a lot of this stuff that people are dealing with nowadays, and just like whatever, is just, no one has anything really to live for anymore, I don't think. I think that's really like the major problem in this world, is it's been so dreary and dead and just dry. Like, no one really has anything to live for anymore. And I think that's really what it comes, and that's a whole, and that's just a whole cascade of things, really. And this is my opinion, that's a whole cascade of cause and effect, from like us going from mechanical from us going from like a mechanical civilization from an autonomous civilization has kind of killed people's dreams and hopes and what to live for, because we're not really living for anything because everything's being done for us. So we're not really living for anything. We're not really doing anything. It's all just being done for us. It's like we're living a. It's just like, dude, it's like playing a video game, bro. It's like when I play video games or when I play a war game, bro. It's so like hold your hand, guided rail game. That's kind of just like how life is now. It's like a hold your hand, rush you through the experience kind of life. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. It's because people have lost their purpose to live, I want to say, and lost their dream of living, because everything went from mechanical to autonomous. It went from us mechanically doing things to now robots, AI, and everything else doing it for us. So what are we living for then? I'm living just to stream, just to make content. That's the end goal of civilization. It's for us to make content. I guess I mean as humans in a human race, I guess we're gonna have to find a new purpose and a new drive, I guess, for our existence on this planet. If everything's gonna be done for us, otherwise, dude, they're literally gonna rush us through this experience so quickly. It's gonna hold your hand. You're gonna be rushed through the experience of life. And I don't know why they're doing it that way. I don't know what the rush is, or I don't know, but they're rushing it. They're rushing it. I don't know why they're rushing life experience for people, and why it's such a like hold your hand type guided thing, and it's not like as real and as raw as it once was. But I feel like maybe because resources are getting uh you know, resources are getting um, dried up, maybe, so they're trying to rush everyone through the experience of life. That could be part of the reason, because it's like there's don't trust anyone. You gonna trust the guy who's telling you don't trust anyone? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Do you trust someone who tells you don't trust anyone?